Hey guys, so this is an update video, an announcement video. There's a lot of interesting and, well, overall exciting things happening to me recently, and I felt obligated to let the subscribers and fans of my videos know just, the latest cool stuff that's been happening in my life. One of the biggest is that I now have a Mac computer. Very exciting. It is an iMac 4K Retina display, and I've forgotten all the other statistics. They're on screen now. This is MaSota, which is plum flavored. I don't know if that's plum. It's one of the lightest flavors I've ever had in a soda. Pleasant, but not really plum. This opens up so much to me as a creator. As a video editor, I now have access to iMovie, which is, I think, a lot of people, if you tell them you use iMovie, they're like, oh, it's no Final Cut, no, but it's a good program. It's surprisingly solid for a free program that comes downloaded with every Mac, and I like it. I'm getting a lot of use out of it. Of course, that's what this video is being edited on right now. This is Pocky Squeeze, grape flavor. It smells very juicy, and I wouldn't have expected that from a frosting. I mean, that's essentially what it is. It's frosting, right? Icing. But it smells like fresh squeezed juice. And that's pretty remarkable. Okay. I get the appeal for these now because the entire inside of the stick is also flavored like the outside. It's no longer just a base stick flavor with the coating. This is entirely flavored like grape. This gets my recommendation. See if you can find other flavors as well. Also, I have access to GarageBand. This is what I'm using to make music right now. Oh, several years ago, when I was probably 8 years old, I made music on GarageBand. And I made music, because sure, maybe I made a melody line or two, but never a full track. All my tests took around 10 seconds, and they were done. 10 seconds of music. So no, this is my real first digital music creation. Okay, next juice. This is Calamansi juice drink. I've never heard of this fruit before, so I just had to pick it up. It's very odd. It's similar to passion fruit is the best way I could describe the flavor. And I get a little bit of citrus, like a little bit of lime perhaps. That's also what the fruit looks like. It's interesting. Try it, maybe. With GarageBand, there's hundreds of digital instruments to choose from. And of course, you can fiddle with all of them and get the settings exactly how you want and really make the instrument your own. So at times it's a little headache-inducing. There's so many options, and yet it's such an open sandbox for creativity and experimentation that it's so alluring and exciting for me as a creator, as a musician, to be able to use it. I've made one track so far. I call it Halo Halo. That should be on the eye right now. I like it a lot. For my first real digital track, I think it turned out very good. Okay, the next drink is called Paso Guava. This is passion fruit, so it's it's passion guava. Okay. I really love passion fruit. All things passion fruit, delicious. Ooh, the guava lends it such a silky, smooth finish. That's so good. And this sort of earthy quality that you wouldn't get from passion fruit alone. This is delicious. After the iMac, everything else seems so, I don't know, unimportant. It's such a, such a happy, such an exciting news, and then everything else is like, okay. But, I have a couple more news. Basically, I'm going to start a couple series. At least one I have in mind, and I'll give you the name. It's called High Score. This is a series where I play music that sounds like it could fit in a video game. It's not video game covers, which I think I'm going to do also, but this is a unique series I'm creating of original compositions is what I mean, that sound like they could fit in a video game. Some episodes might be like going for a theme, like water levels. I composed water levels in this episode, or another one would be like going after emulating a certain video game. This one sounds like Super Mario 64, like I use a sound font like I download or something and put it in the GarageBand, have fun with it. So it's gonna be a fun show like that. This here is Espresso Coffee. I tried this brand, Kohiban-san. I tried this brand for their Darjeeling hard candies several months ago, last year actually, longer than I thought. And this is their espresso flavor. I think it's going to be pretty good, considering that their Darjeeling flavor was good. Very rich, very dark, as you should expect an espresso to be. After all those fruit drinks, it tastes very strange. It's remarkably bold, I'd say. Like, so much rich, just roasting in a hard candy. You wouldn't think such a flavor could be translated to something like hard candy, and yet here we are. It's just really rich, and it's not something you'd have a lot of. I'm going to very much pace myself with these. These might last me a month or two. And another important thing is that I am going to college in early this August, and that gives me about a month to make videos and content completely with a free schedule. So, it's a little, very, very aware how much time I have, and what I want to spend it on is just creating a lot of content, a lot of music, a lot of videos, stuff I love doing before I'm off to school. Off in the college campus. I hope I can get some fun projects out of the way. And again, that's available to me now with my new iMac. I don't think I have any more announcements, actually. I'm going to continue with the candy really quick here. I'm going to finish it up, and then I have a surprise non-candy finisher. This is Ramen white, and it's white. That's the flavor, by the way. I can't tell what this is supposed to be. I see milk, cream. It's white cream cracker. Ooh, that is some of the densest, sweetest cream smell. Extremely light. Very, very flaky. It's very satisfying to eat because it all melts down very, very well and very quickly, and the flavor is good. That also gets a recommendation from me. It's a big and exciting things coming to the channel, hopefully. But high score, I'm excited for high score, and I'm excited for making just new music in general, and editing in general. Mystery item is this super big ramen tonkotsu flavor. It's fairly big, yeah. This is a complete first for me. I've never had an authentic product of Japan instant ramen. I don't even know what's in this, other than some onions and mushrooms. That's delicious. Now with the noodles. They're noodles, they're standard noodles, but it's an excellent broth. I'd do it again. I'm going to get more instant ramen from Japan because this is good. Did you know how huge of an industry instant ramen is in Japan? It's ridiculous. Put the stats on screen, please. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, well, see ya. Thanks for watching, by the way. How do they get Starburst so juicy? It's basically the Japanese equivalent. How they get Pocky so squeezed. Well, that doesn't work. Never mind. Don't hire me to make the slogans.